Folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and yesterday we made 2 sets of Barbie jewelry using our beads from SoftFlex Design Company's Turtle Love. Now those were really pretty, but we're going to make some more a little plainer. This is the 3rd set that I had originally thought we would make yesterday with the others, but I didn't have time. Well, anyway, I did have time, but I didn't think that I needed to make the video that long. So we're going to make a 3rd set and a 4th set of Barbie jewelry. This one will only have 1 bead from Turtle Love. The rest of them are from my own sets, items from my own stash. So let's turn down and we'll get to work on them. Pull these out here. Ooh, little gold beads everywhere. We don't want that. Get over here. Okay, so I've got a tiny lobster claw. That one was from one of the sets, and I've got some chain here. And hopefully I cut enough chain. Let's see. I don't think it's going to be, it needs to be a little bit longer than this, like about another ½ inch, maybe even. So, oops, where'd you go? Okay. Now I'm going to get my gold wire out here. And that was a big gold wire, and it's not the one I wanted, but that's all right. It's on the floor, and I'll get it later. So what I want to do is, actually I think this might have been not even gold wire, but slightly tarnished silver. So we want it, I said about at least a ½ inch bigger, right? So we're going to cut it right here. I usually have a dish around here for putting little scraps and stuff in, but I don't see it, so we'll have to find it later. What I'm going to do with this chain is we're just going to make a chain necklace. So say you wanted just a chain. So we're going to see how it's going to be just a chain, and we're going to take some Tinky Tots, and we're going to put that lobster claw onto that chain. Oops, that's a lot more than I need. Only need 2. And I think we are all right with putting the lobster claw in one of these little Tinky Tots. Yep, it works, so that's good. Oops, where did you say you could go? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these Tinky Tots. There's my other pliers. There they are. We're going to open this Tinky Tot, and we're going to put, our chain and our lobster claw onto our chain here. And normally I wouldn't use a lobster claw with one of my necklaces for our Barbies, but this is chain, so we have to do something, and I wanted the chain, so this is what we're using. I think I'll take you off of here, though. Come on. Open you up. Put this on the other side. Come on. Close it. Now these are small pieces to work with, but on the other hand, somebody who uses this is probably going to have more dexterity in their fingers than us older folks do. So there's our little chain necklace. Oh, it looks like I have a Tinky Tot in here. That's all right. Oh, and I need something more here. I just decided. So this is going to have a gold necklace as well as 2 pair of earrings. And by that, I'm going to show you what I mean. Oh, that I don't even need those for this set. Let's do our earrings first. What we're going to do is just make post earrings. And to do that, all you've got to do is take a small wire. This is pretty small. And there's a post. Now actually, because I'm using these as opposed to I may not want these kind of, I may want flat. I rarely use flat wire for anything, but I may want that anyway for this because I think the posts would look better without the little ball on the end. Now, normally that would be nothing I'd say, but that's the case in this case. So we're going to put these back, and I'm going to find some that have no ball on them. Let's see, did I get that closed? No, I didn't. So I'll be right back. These are much bigger than we need, but that's all right. I'd rather have it too big than too small, and besides that, we're going to cut the ends off. So see how that's now a gold post? And we're going to do the same thing with this as we did with the piece that goes inside the Barbie's head. We're going to go up about a 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch. And it's more like that. Then we're going to bend this wire over like we did the others. But when we come down here with our bend, we want to cut this in a manner that it's going to snug right up to the ball. And hopefully that's good. Now, if you wanted fancier, like say my doll that is my model, she always has a pair of posts in, and hers are made out of crystals, bicone, little 4mm crystals. So see, there's one earring, and now we're going to make a second pair, and we're going to make 2 pairs, but one is going to have one of these little balls down here, see? So they're going to be slightly smaller. Go up, go over, come on, squish down. Cut this really close so it will slide down. Now remember, this one is a seed bead. It'll break, so you want to make sure you have it about the right spot. And then push this wire down the rest of the way. Now actually I've got this too big. It has to cut just a teeny bit more off. And if you push these in your doll's head all the way, they'll snug up to the edge anyway. So there is one of the type with the gold ball, and one of the type with just the gold seed bead. So we'll make both of the second ones here. I have to say, I think I like the one with the gold ball better than the one with the gold seed bead.
Don't droppy the earring. So there's the gold ball set. Now we need to finish the second one for the boy, just about dropped that one on the floor again, like I did the original one I made. So there is our one with the little metal. Oh, that's one of the extra pieces of wire. Don't need those. So now I have these other seed beads, the copper one, the sort of bronzy gold ones we used, and some little of the gold balls. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this other wire and I'm going to make another necklace. Now this one could just go with the gold balls, or the gold balls could go with this other one since we're going to put gold balls in it. So these earrings, these are posts, just little posts, and they could go with either of these golden necklaces we're making. So what we need to do now is make the loop in the wire for the gold beaded necklace. Okay. This one did turn a little bit, but not too horribly bad, so we can just take it and give it a little twist, I think, to bring it closer. And now we're just going to put these on and then put these three in the middle down here, and then it'll just be all of this stuff. Ugh. So here we go with the fun time of loading the seed beads onto the I think I'm only going to put on maybe 1 or 2 more seed beads, then we'll put on the 3 balls. Or the, the ball spacers. Ugh, come on, you. You were behaving so well a minute ago. Oops. So now we just need to fill this other side up with the seed beads. And I didn't count the other side, so I could just count them now and see what we had. And 16. Okay. Now see, there's what this one's going to look like. We don't need any more of these, but I do need to start turning this side here. Okay, now I do need to straighten this one side up some because it's leaning backwards. And there's this necklace to go with these over here. Let's get these beads put away now. See how I said that these ones, she has studs in her ears that are made out of little 4mm crystal bicones. I have decided that the little chain needs a little something more. So we're going to take this little blue bicone from out of SoftFlex Company's Turtle Love, and we're going to wrap this little guy up, and we're going to let him go on this chain. Now ordinarily I'd make it the loop really small, but I want it a little bigger because it is going to go on the chain. So we're going to go up and around here and bring it over, maybe even a little bigger than that. So let's slide it up our bar a little bit more, and then we're going to wrap this baby up. So I think I've made it big enough to go on here. Yep, big enough even to go around my jump ring. We may want to tighten it just a little bit so it won't come out of the jump ring. And we'll just push that up some to do that. And then we'll wrap this baby up. Okay, Now we'll cut off the excess wire. Oops. And tuck it in, though it's trying to escape there. Go. Now I did obviously tighten it up because now it doesn't want to go through the jump ring, and hopefully I didn't tighten it so much that it will not go over the chain. But we'll find out in just a minute. Let's open the jump ring up. Now, ordinarily, I would put a bigger jump ring here because, well, this is small. But this is going on the back of her neck, and I don't want it to be too big. So let's see if you go through all right. Ugh, I may have tightened it up too much. Let's find out. Come on. Will you come through here? Well, it went through the first link, but it doesn't seem to want to go any further than that. So we will put our jump ring back on. And we'll get another jump ring. I tightened that up a little bit more than I wanted to. I didn't want it to go through the jump ring, but I did want it to slide on the chain. And I've got Barbie hair in my chain. There we go. Oops, no, I do not want to hook onto a link. I want it to be free. Oop, come on, baby. Don't give me such problems. Okay, was that tight enough? I think so. Will this free float? Yep. That's good. So now this will hook up here. Darn it. There we go. There is this little one with the necklace, and so there is two more sets of Barbie jewelry. One, a little chain necklace, which I normally never do because, well, for one thing, the lobster claws, you need something small for the back of the neck, and these lobster claws are really small. So, and I have troubles with those because they are too small for me. But there we go. There is our two sets. One with both with posts. This one with little ball posts, and this one with the ones that match the seed beads. Now these little ball posts could go with this set, but I think that they go better than these ones would with this little chain necklace. So these will go with this one. So let's try them on. So I'm going to flip the camera up because it's easier to see them when they're facing upwards on the doll. So here's our Barbie. She has nothing on right now. We will put the little tiny studs with the seed beads in here. And then the seed bead and ball spacer necklace. And there she is. Isn't that pretty? It's sort of plain, but it's very nice. I like it. So there's this set. Now we'll change out her earrings to the ones with the bigger gold balls. Now, as you see, these ones would also go really well with this necklace. So, but because I think the ball ones would go better with this necklace, the one with our lobster claw, holding it closed, the little chain. Like I said, I don't usually use a lobster claw on my Barbie jewelry because, well, it's a bit of a pain in the rear to hook it up. But now there we go with the chain and bicone and the ball, the little ball ear studs. Aren't those that cute? Now I will warn you, this is hard to hook because the lobster claw is small. It needs to be so it'll sit behind your neck nicely. And so it's a little bit of a pain in the rear to get on, but I have older fingers, so hopefully somebody with younger fingers can get it on easily. So anyway, there is our 2 sets of Barbie jewelry. And everything is from my stash except this one bicone, which is from SoftFlex Company's Frog Pond. So this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.